That's all right. Anything else that I need to do?
Hare Krishna Mataji, this is
Hey, Krishna. All right. All right, kids, let's get started. I'm sharing my screen. All right, kids, first of all, welcome to today's Damodar class, and let's get started with today's class. You know the drill, how we go, and there's going to be a lot of interesting stuff that we're going to do today. But let's start our today's class with Shri Guru Pranam Mantra is on your screen. We're going to do that together, followed by Hare Krishna Mahamantra 11 times. So let's do it together.
Om Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Padam Shri Guru Vaishnavamsha Shri Rupam Sapadam Shri Sahakara Ragnam Sadvaitam Savadutam Vaichanasam Krishna Chaitam Devam Shri Radha Krishna Pada Sahagana Laita Shri Vamsha Badi Bataji Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Radha Sivasari Gaura Bhakta Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Rama, 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 Hare Hare. All right, kids, that was wonderful. Good. All right, so let's move on to our next thing for today. So that was good chanting. Okay, I really enjoyed that. All of you chanting together. But now we're going to read a story, as we always do, a moral story. And at the end of the story, we're going to share our realizations with each other. So let's pay attention to this story. All right, so the story is about a milkman today. Anybody knows who a milkman is? Have you ever seen a milkman?
The GME that they used to take the milk.
Yeah, okay, good. So you know that. I thought you don't know that anymore because we don't get milk from the milkman anymore, right? Most of the times, right? Okay, so this story is all about the milkman. And that's what the story also says, right? We all have heard of the milkman adding water to the milk. Why would they do that? Right? Because they may probably get less milk from the cow, but they have to supply milk to a lot of people, right? Everybody needs milk in their home. to make their prasadam, right? So everybody needs milk. So this milkman has to supply milk to everybody, but maybe the milk wasn't enough, or maybe he wanted more profits, or whatever the reason was, he would add water to the milk every day. So most of the milkmen do that, and this milkman, whose name is Madho, was also one such person. He used to do that every day. His customers knew it very well that he's adding a lot of water to the milk, but then they did not have any other option because there was no other milkman in the whole locality or the society or the community. So they did not have any other option than buying the milk from Madho, even though the milk was not very good. It was very watery because it had a lot of water in it. So one day when Madhav was about to start on his rounds in the morning, so rounds means like he just is going to go and sell milk all over the place. So the moment he's about to start from his place, there was a flash of light and a godly being stood in front of him. So he was so shocked and he said, oh, who is this effulgent personality? He just couldn't believe what is he saying. And the effulgent personality said that I am your Lord. And he started questioning Madho, that Madho, why do you add water to milk every day? It's not good. So Madho stammered because Madho said, oh, I have God in front of me and God is questioning me. Now, what do I do? So he was, in that mixed emotions right now. He's shocked. He's maybe afraid. He's ashamed. So all those mixed emotions, he's trying to reply and he started stammering. So the Lord again said, speak up, because he wanted to hear why is he doing what he's doing. So Madhu said honestly that I do it to increase the quantity of the milk so that I can make more money, Lord. So that's the only intention I have. Then God waved his hand and a can of milk identical to the one Madhu was carrying appeared before him. So he used to take this big container of milk every day. So, with Lord's magic, another exact same container appeared there. And then Lord told him that I have given you another can of milk. Now you have double the quantity of milk. And you double the quantity of the milk you were getting from your cow this morning. So you have now double milk. Now you do not have to mix because now the milk is already doubled without even adding the water. So you do not have to add water and you can just sell and get the same money as you get every single day. Madhu thanked the God profusely and picking up the cane, he started walking. And in his mind, he's thinking that the Lord is so kind that he is helping him with his motives. He took a few steps and then he stopped. So with that action of him, God was surprised, and God is thinking that I hope he changes his habit, because now he doesn't have to cheat the way he was cheating before, and he can still get the same money because I've given him one more container of milk. But because the milkman stopped as he was moving, but he stopped all of a sudden, God asked him, okay, is there anything else you want? Do you have a question for me? And on those lines. So Madhu turned and he said, I was wondering if you could. And he stopped there. So God is asking him, okay, yes, do you want another can of milk? So maybe instead of one, now you get 3, something like that. Madhu says, no, I am not that greedy. If you can just give me another can of water, that's all I want. So that's where our story ends today. It's so funny. The moral of the story says that greed limits your habits and it becomes your nature. So it's really, you really have to, these materialistic things always are very fascinating and very attractive. So it's actually a lot of hard work on our side to keep us in control and not, swayed away by that. Interesting. All right. Now is my favorite time to ask you, what did you understand from this story? Anything that you want to share from the story? Do not share the story again, because we already know that. But yeah, anything, any realization, anything you liked, anything you did not like, anything you think that we as humans, we need to inculcate in our life to become better and better. Anything that you want to share. All right. And I'm going to start with Palvit.
Helping is good.
Oh, what's good?
Helping is good.
Helping is good. Yeah, you should help. Right. Absolutely. Thank you, Palvit. All right. Kaushiki and Deepak.
So he should not put that much water, because then the milk will get too watery.
That is right. Yeah. Milk isn't good enough. That is true. I've had that kind of milk so many times when I was small like you. It's not fun. All right. Thank you, Kaushiki.
Mataji, in India, we get only that kind of milk, Mataji.
Right. That is what I was asking kids in the beginning. Did you ever see that happening? But yeah, in India, you get only that kind of milk. So true. But India also, you get the packaged milk these days, right? I think that's better.
Mataji, that also, we don't know how pure they are packing it, right?
It is, yeah. 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 Yeah, there's nothing we can do. That's the way people make money there. All right. Deepak, do you want to share anything?
Yes, Mataji. You
Go
should
ahead.
not be greedy.
Should not be greedy. Absolutely. That's the crux of the story. Thank you, Deepak. And Kaushiki, Ryan?
Hare Krishna.
Now, Ryan, do you want to go next?
You shouldn't do mistakes and be greedy, because material nature doesn't like that.
Yeah, absolutely. A very, very, very good point. And it's a constant juggle, right? Between your material nature and your spiritual nature. It's a constant juggle, and it's a lot of work for sure. All right, thank you. Madhav, do you want to go next?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We should not cheat, and we should not be greedy. We should always be nice and satisfied.
very true. Very true. Another very good point. We should be very contented with what we have. I think we talk about that every single time, right, Madhav and other kids? That God knows what we need and He gives us what we need. So really, we should not be greedy. Thank you, Madhav. Beautiful points. Balavranda, do you want to go next?
Mataji, I was going to say that every single day when I eat milk, I have this milk, right? Into milk. I have a digestion problem, so every single day I have to put water in it.
You're making the milkman so easy.
That's what you can ask milk.
Right, you have to ask milkman, do not dilute the milk. I will do it myself.
Mataji, did you know it's also easy? You don't have to waste your money. Just little by little, because if you put water, then you only have to put less milk.
I really like your thinking so much about your parents. All right, that was good, Balvranda. All right, let's move on. Gauranga, do you want to go next?
Too late. So, he already has 2 pails of milk. Why does he want more water? He doesn't have to be greedy.
Exactly. That is why.
Greedy for milk.
Exactly. Yeah, you hit the nail. Absolutely. That is why, because he was greedy. There is no end to greed. Thank you, Gaurang. Shubhadra and Giridhari, do you want to go next?
Yes, Mataji. So if you be greedy, you know that greedy person will not be satisfied. Even though in this material nature we're part and parcel, but people still are greedy. Even the Kali people.
Exactly.
Mataji?
Yeah, that's one of the beauty of Kali Yuga, right? greed,
So,
false ego. Yes.
Mataji, we shouldn't do false ego, because if we do false ego, our mind gets out of control. And if we be super greedy and not in our limits, we would be bad. Like, we would steal everything. We wanted more if we were greedy.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, greed drives more bad habits in people. That's true. Thank you, Shubhadra and Girdhari, for sharing your thoughts. Livon, do you want to go next? Livon, let's go India. Why? To try that milk?
No.
No? All right, go ahead, Livon.
So being greedy is a bad habit.
Very true. Thank you, Livon. Anybody else? No? All right, kids. Very beautiful points as usual. As I always say, I'm going to say that again because I like saying that. I really like that, how you connect material things with spirituality, with Krishna consciousness. That's beautiful how you connect things because you understand it. So proud when you say all that. So very, again, the crux of the story is I should not be greedy. That's one of the very, very bad habit one could have because it leads to many more, bad things in your life. So be contented in your life. All right, with that, let's move on. All right, we are doing Yeshomati Nandan, and I'm going to request Anjana Gopika Mataji to help us with
Yes,
this shloka.
Mataji.
Hare
Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna Mataji, would you?
Hari Bol. Hare Krishna, everyone.
Hare Krishna Mataji, this is Madhav.
Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna Mataji, this is Ryan.
Hari Bol, everyone. Okay. Now you are going to learn the bhajan, okay? I think all of you almost already learned this bhajan. I just want you all sing. One time I'll sing and then everyone sing one by one, okay? Sing Yeshomati Nandana Vrajavarana Gokula Gopi Paranandana Madana Manohara Kaliyadamana Okay, nice. I want you all sing today, okay? One by one, you raise the hand. Who raised the hand? Madhav, go ahead.
I don't even know how to say it. So,
Madhav, can you sing?
Yashoda,
Yeshomati se started.
Paramana,
Nobody heard it. Yeshomati se started. You were muted. Sing Yeshomati.
Madhav, sing.
Varuna, Kala, Ranjana, Kana, Pipala, Nandana, Paramana, no Kala, Kaliyadavana, Vidana. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you. Next is Subhadra Giridhari. Go ahead and sing.
Yes, Mataji. Yashomati Nandana Brajabaranagara Gokula Ranjana Kana Gopi Paranadhana Madana Manahara Kaliya Damana Vidana. Mataji, can my sister go?
Yes, yes.
Yes, Mataji. Yashomati Nandana Brajavara Nagara Gokula Ranjanaka Gopi Paranadhana Madana Manohara Kaliyadamana Vidana. Where are you?
Thank you. Now is Kasi. Kasi, go ahead.
Yashomati Nandana Brajavara Mama, pura.
Can you mute yourself? Please. If I'm not calling you, can you mute? Kasi is singing. Kasi and Bikram is singing.
Mataji, can you hear us?
Yes, now. Did you finish, Kasi? Mr. Okay. Now, Livan, go ahead, Livan.
Yashomati Nandana Brajavara Nagara Gokula Ranjanaka Gopi Paranadhana Madana Manora Kaliyadamana Vidhana. Thank you, Mataji.
Good job. Ryan, go ahead.
Yashodanandana Prajajanandana Kukula Akrajana Kana Gopi Parana Hana Madana Manohara Kaliya Zamana Vidana.
Thank you. Very nice, Ryan. Okay, next is one second. Yeah, Ryan after Ryan. Who is this?
It's me, Pal.
Balvit. Go ahead, Balvit.
Yashomati Nandana Prabharana Gokula Gopi Parana Madalamana Ora Kalyana Yashopati Radhara Prajavara Gara Gokula
Thank you, Balavrinda. Now, Kaushika and Deepak.
Mataji, were you able to hear Vrinda?
Yes. Now, Balavrinda, this one. Kaushika and Deepak.
Yasomati Nandana Prabharana Gokula Ranjana Kana Gopi Parana Dana Madhavana Madhura Kalidamana Vidana. Thank you, Mataji.
Tuchika, go ahead. Tuchika.
Yashomati Nandana Gokula Ranjana Kana Manohara Kaliyadamana Vidhana.
Thank you, Tushita. Now next is Devas Krishna. You want to sing? Devas Bala.
Yashomati Nandan Rajavara Nagar Gokula Ranjan Gopi Paradana Ratana Manovara Kaliyadana Nidana. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. I think Mataji, you can take over the call.
Thank you, Mataji. All right, kids, after this beautiful shloka, let's move on to I forgot to do something. Give me a second. All right. So now's the time for Devanagari. And let's pick the last slide. I think this is the last slide. Okay, let's pick the last slide. We have finished letter L last week, and we are starting a new letter from this week is letter W. So let's see who wants to do the letters. Mother, let's start with you. Letter P for you.
P.
Papa, pee pee, poo poo, wee, pee pie, po pow, pum pah. Thank you, Mataji.
Very nice, Mother. Thank you. Balavranda, letter F for you.
Papa, pa, papa, pee pee, poo poo, poo, po, pee, pal, po, pow, pum pah.
Very nice, Balavranda. Thank you.
I pretended
All right, Tushita, letter B for you.
Baba, pee pee, boo boo, baby, bobo, bamba.
Very nice, Tushita. Thank you. All right, Devash, letter B for you. Your voice is very low, Devash. All right, Kashi Vikram, letter M for you.
Mama, me, moo, moo, me, moo, moo, mama.
Very nice, both of you. Thank you. All right, Livon, letter Y for you.
Ya, you, ya, yo, yum, ya.
All right, wonderful. Thank you, Livon. Again, Pulvit, letter R for you.
Mataji, I didn't do 2 times. I just started now.
Okay, go for it.
That's all right.
Which letter?
A letter R.
Ra, ra, re, re, ru, 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 re, ra, ru, ra.
Awesome. All right, Tushita, back to you, letter L.
Lily, lulu, lele, lele, lam, laha.
Awesome. I know Livon and Pulvit, you've raised your hands, but we only have one letter left, which is what we're starting today. So how about you both do that, or anybody else wants to join? Do the letter W together.
Wa wavi vi vu 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 vi vai vu vu. Wa wavi vi vu 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 vi vai
Awesome. You did good. All right. So as we are introducing a new letter today, which is letter V, let's learn the letter. So the first one is V as your original V letter without any matras. In English, you can write that as VA. One of the word you can make with that is vachan. Vachan is nothing but a promise, right? So if you make a promise to somebody, it's a vachan. And vachan had a lot of value in the past, right? During the Mahabharata and Ramayana time, when once you give any kind of vachan to somebody, you never break that. So really, literally, vachan is that. In today's world, it's a different meaning altogether, but that's what is vachan. So it's a promise. The second one for today is va with a matra is va. In English, you can write that as VAA. And by now, kids, I think you should be able to figure out very easily, right? When we have a matra and a matra, what's the difference? You just add another A to this, right? So it's VAA. It's your va. One of the word you can make with that is a vak. So vak is nothing but voice, speech, So yeah, that's what you can use it for. The third one for today is verb with ik matra. It's V. In English, you can write that as VI. One of the word you can make with that is Visfotak. Visfotak is nothing but the explosives. So any explosives, you can use Visfotak. Anything that could be explosive is a Visfotak. It's not just, anything like firecrackers or anything of that sort. The last one for today is verb with E matra is V. In English, you can write that as VEE. One of the word you can make with that is Virita. Virita is nothing but the courage, right? For courage, you can use Virita. Well, the picture I have here is really difficult to identify what that represents. So I'm not going to ask you this question and put you in a fix. But this is basically Abhimanyu. So Abhimanyu was very, very, very courageous, right? So that is why I thought this is the best picture for today. All right. So 4 combinations for today, kids. Va, va, V, and V. So let's quickly, I'm going to pull the whiteboard. We'll start writing the letters there. And then we'll see how you do. Whiteboard. Canvas I use. I keep forgetting that. Like colors, I'm going to put it colors. All right, so let's start with the letters. What is another very, very, very simple letter? Everything starts with a vertical and a horizontal line. And for verb, after you make this vertical line, you actually are going to make a kind of a round or a C shape, which actually connects to this vertical line, right? So basically a circle. Let's just put it this way. Let's make a circle. That's it. That's your first letter, va. Va. The second one is va. So again, a horizontal and a vertical line. You're going to make exact same va letter first. And for va is going to be another vertical line. You know how our matras are. So that's how your va is. The third one is vi, which is va with ik matra. Let's write your letter va first. That's your va letter. I'm writing such horrible letters. Okay. Okay. Well, whatever. I know you will write it better. All right. So for vi matra, you need the ik matra, which is before your letter, right? So you make another vertical line just before your letter, and you're going to join these 2 lines together like that. What's wrong with this cursor today? All right. So this is your V. Pretty much it comes like that. I'm gonna have to do it very slowly so that it doesn't work. Okay. It has to go slow. All right, and the last one is V. So for V, again, you're gonna write your letter V. So this is your letter V. Okay, and for V matra, that is your E matra, you're going to make a vertical line after your V letter, and you're going to join both the vertical lines together the way we always do. So 4 letters for today: V, Va, V, and V. I'm ready for you if you are.
Mataji, could you go to the PPT?
Yeah, I'll go to the today. Yeah. Oh, Madhav, you're ready. Oh, wow. Let's see. Very nice. Lovely letters, Madhav. Well done.
Mataji,
Alright.
Mataji,
Yes.
I'm not done yet.
Take your time. No rush. We have a lot of time.
Right there.
See, kids, the intention is not to finish the work, right? The intention is to learn. So we are learning. Take your time. There is no rush.
Mataji, this is Tushita. Can I show?
Of course. Sushita. Wait, I think I just have to see the Sushita has learned the tricks, right? She's turning off her background first and then showing. You know it by now already. All right. Keep that straight a little bit. All right. Look at your last letter. You are missing the matra, but otherwise everything looks so good. You have even written how you write that in English. So beautiful letters. Just fix the last one. You're missing the matra on the top. That's it. Well done, Tishita.
Mataji, I want to show mine.
Yeah, I'm ready for you.
Mataji, you can be able to see it, so I can send it in the WhatsApp
Yeah.
group.
Yeah, you can send it to WhatsApp. That's fine. Anyone has any questions? Yeah, feel free to ask. All right, kids. I think we'll probably wrap up now. I will send this slide in the WhatsApp group. So if you are not done yet, take a look at the slide in WhatsApp and and finish your letters and send it to me in WhatsApp. Okay, I'll take a look there. With that, I think we will wrap up our call today with Sri Vaishnava Pranam Mantra. It's on your screen, and we're going to do that together. We're going to do that together. Yes.
One trouble.
Thank you, kids. It was really fun today, but we'll see you next week. Until then, keep learning. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, kids. We'll see you in the next class.